Hey everybody, Danny Bernal here, and I am coming live from the beautiful New Mexico. So it is my 29th birthday today, and I flew into New Mexico to spend some time with my parents. I miss them, so I thought I'd bring Mikey to see his grandparents. And so if you're joining in, please put your name in the comments and where you're joining in from. And so being here in New Mexico, I always get reflective. And I moved here 6 years ago to go and build business in a new city. So I just joined network marketing, and I wasn't going to be able to impact anybody in the city that I lived in because, I just I never did what I said. I always did different things. So people didn't really respect my opinion. And so I decided to move to Phoenix, Arizona to start my network marketing business. So if you're joining in, I'm going to be sharing exactly what we did to build our business in Phoenix without knowing anybody, without a circle of influence, and then also how we did that in Florida as well. And so, hi Sabrina, hi Maria, hi Carol. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Jasmine. Hey, Sandy. If you're joining in, put your name in the comments. Okay, so if you want to build in a new city, maybe you've just moved to a new city and you're trying to get your business off the ground, or you would love to move to a new city, but you don't really know how you would go about launching your business. I'm going to share exactly what we did today. So if you're joining in, we're talking about how to take your business to a new city and run with it. And so number one, the first thing you want to do when going to a new city is you want to really capitalize on your circle of influence and the people you know. You want to let them know you're moving and ask who they know in that city. So a lot of times people don't think this way. They think just because their circle of influence doesn't want to join, that now they can't utilize who they know. And so what I did when I moved to Phoenix is I let all my friends and family know, who do you know in Phoenix that I can get connected with? And I actually had them connect me with them. I was like, I don't want to not know anybody. Can you please connect me with them? And so when I moved out there, I would reach out to those people and say, hey, what are some things to do out here? Is there anything going on this weekend? And what I was trying to do is I was trying to build my network. So you'd be surprised at how many people are nice. If you don't know anybody in a new city, they want you to know people. They want you to have fun. And so I wouldn't talk to them about my business. I wasn't trying to get them signed up or start on the products. I was focused on building my network because I just got into a new city, and I knew if I could build relationships with those people, that I could also get into who they knew. And so that's how I started, just asking friends and family who they knew in the city I was moving to. And then number two is I started, if you really want to build in a new city, it's going to take work. And so you got to think like a business person. People aren't going to knock on your door in your city and ask you to join you because they don't know you're there. And so what I did is I went to networking events every single day, networking breakfasts, networking lunches. I went to the Chamber of Commerce. I joined a BNI, and I wanted to make sure that the business professionals in that city, in Scottsdale, Arizona, knew my face because they were seeing me everywhere. And then my goal was I would collect as many cards as I could, and then you follow up with them. I would follow up the next day, and once again, instead of following up about my business, I would let them know, hey, it was great meeting you last night. I'm new to the area, and is there anything going on, or are there more networking events? Are you involved in any groups that I could possibly be in? I'm really just trying to meet other business professionals. And I got so much support from that. From that, they started asking me what I did. They started bringing me referrals because they wanted to see me win, and they understood I was new. And I started getting invited to all these things where I started to build business. And so you want to think like that. You want to build your network, and you want to have your face be seen everywhere inside of the local business owners where you're going. And this is something a lot of people don't do. And then number three is you want to find, what do you love to do? You want to start thinking of, is it volleyball? Do you love to go to the beach? Do you love to play frisbee? Do you love to walk your dogs? Utilize meetup.com. Go on there and find people that have like interests as you. But then don't go there to just bombard them with what it is you do. And that's what a lot of people do on sites like this. And it really gives us a bad rep, because then it makes people think that, you know, we have bad intent when we're joining these groups, when really we just want to make friends. And so you want to take it on all the time, whether it's social media or in person. If you can just focus on building your network and not always be so focused on vomiting your business on everyone, you would be surprised at how much people actually want to help you and how much people would actually refer business to you. And they're going to get to know what you do anyways if you just become a real human with them and talk to them and tell them, you know, they're going to ask you. Once you become friends with someone, they know what you do. And they will be in your corner so much more. And so I really utilize Meetup. You know, I would look at local events and I was tapping into all of them. And then I met a lot of people that way too. And so I lived in Phoenix for a year, and we built fairly fast in a year. And people asked, how did you do that? How did you do that? And it was because every single day I focused on building my network. So write that down. It's building a network. And that's whether you live in a new city or don't live in a new city. That's how you want to think about it all the time. It's meeting people and then also finding out who they know. And then my last tip is, you know, normal prospecting activities don't go out the window just because you're in a new city. I went out and talked to people every single day. I introduced myself to local businesses. Everywhere I went, I connected with someone and let them know what I did. I held home parties at my apartment complex. I became friends with everyone that lived in my apartment unit. And they knew me and they knew what I represented and what I did. And they supported me too. And so then we moved to Florida and we did it all over again. And that's exactly how we did it there. You know, we were very aware that we were moving to Florida. So we started asking people, you know, who do they know that lives there? Who lives in Fort Lauderdale? And then we started tapping into being professionals, going to business events, meeting people. And so there's not a secret to it. It is hard work, but if you really think, and maybe like you could start doing this in your city now. If you really think about it, are you waking up every day and operating as a business person? And are you thinking of networking? Are you constantly thinking of how you can network with new people? Because that's really the key to building this business. It's solid relationships, it's meeting new people, and it's building trust and rapport with people in your community so they in turn send referrals and business to you. And so I wanted to come out and give these tips because I get asked this a lot, how we've built in a few different cities, and then in February we moved to another city and we're doing the same thing there. And this is all, it's all the same stuff. You know, we find people that have the same interests as us, we connect with other professionals, and we network, and we're always focused on making friends versus just spitting our business on people. You know, we build relationships in our community, and that has really gone a long way for us. And so I just wanted to come and share because, you know, I wasn't going to skip a live video on my birthday. It's like my favorite thing to do. So, you know, of course I was going to go live and share some tips on my birthday. And so my grandparents just got here and we're going to do the cake and everything. And so thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Michael. Thanks, everybody. Brisa, everybody for joining in. I hope everyone has a great day. And, you know, tomorrow I'm going to come back and share some awesome new tips. I have a lot of stuff to share this week, so if you see me live, join in and feel free to subscribe so you get the notification when I go live. And if you like this or got value from it, feel free to share. And also, I have a free audio for you. It's at DanielleBernal.com. You can go check it out. It's about building business as a work-at-home mom. So if you liked these tips, you're going to find 7 other tips there. So go check that out, and I will talk to you all soon.